ranking every classic Ben 10 alien. Now, when I mean classic Ben 10, I'm talking about the original 10 that came with his original first Omnitrix. And as you can see here are all of them right here on the tier list. And I am going to be ranking these aliens based on their design, how cool they look and how much I like their design. So yeah, starting off with the tiers, we have got peak, meaning absolute peak. Like, the design is amazing, top quality. Like, you can't get more iconic than this design right here. Next up is pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good design, but it's not peak yet. Like, there's probably something I would have done to change it. So yeah, but it's still a pretty good design. Because let's be real here, every single one of Ben 10's aliens design, especially the classic ones, are all top tier. They all look very good. However, it's just some that are better than others. And finally, we got not for me. Because I know that all of these designs are very good, but they're just not like my favorite. And I know a lot of other people would be fans of them. So yeah. And just to clarify, this is my own opinion. If you have different opinions to me, let me know in the comments below. And enough yapping, let's just get into it. Starting off with Ghost Freak. Now, Ghost Freak, I can't lie, it's a pretty cool design. I like this design for this like ghost looking alien. And we all know about that one episode where Ghost Freak was absolutely terrifying. However, is it a peak design? Is it peak Ben 10 design? I'm not sure. I'm gonna put in pretty good. The design's pretty good. However, it did freak me out as a child, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the intention. But compared to the other designs, it's not up there on my favorites. So yeah. Next up, we got Heatblast. Now, Heatblast, that is an iconic, cool looking alien, if I do say so myself. That is probably in a lot of people's top 3, top 5 favorite aliens of all time. And just from the look, like, bro, when you think of a fire character, Heatblast always comes to mind. Not even just in Ben 10 of all time. So yeah, I can't lie. It's a very cool molten looking lava design. Amazing. I can't like that is peak Ben 10 right there. So yeah. Next up, we got Accelerate. Now, I won't lie, Accelerate, that is peak. He used to be one of my favorite aliens because he was a speedster. Like, I love speedsters. And Accelerate, the whole design, the way his eyes, like, the way he has like built-in visors on his eyes to close whenever he's activating his speed, that was always pretty cool to me. And the way he just runs, like, he's not even like running, he's more like gliding on the floor, which I don't know how to explain, but if you've seen the show, you know what I mean. But yeah, peak design, and I loved how they spelt the name, like XLR8. To me, that was amazing. I didn't even clock it when I first watched the show, but yeah. Next up is Wildmutt, and I won't lie, it is a pretty good design, although to me it just looks very plain. Like, I love Wildmutt. I think his whole idea and concept is very cool. However, the design is not for me. To me, it's just very, very plain, which although you could argue, I mean, it's literally the point, it's literally meant to be like an orange, furry type of character. But, I mean, it's just not for me. And the way the Omnitrix looks on his shoulder, it's just not for me. So, yeah. Next up, I think his name was Ripjaws. And Ripjaws, I can't lie, it's not for me either. I mean, it's a very cool alien. Very cool alien, but the design to me is not that cool. The way he goes swimming, the way his like legs turn into like a big tail, yeah, I won't lie, it did look a bit weird to me. It's just not for me, so yeah. Next up, we got Forearms. Now, Forearms, I can't lie, back in the day, we all know he's literally peak Ben 10. Literally peak Ben 10. And I can't lie, I have to be real, he did look pretty cool back then. However, I look at Forearms now, and to me it just looks so weird that there's actually 4 arms. I don't know why, and maybe because I'm a bit older, a bit different, but back in the day I thought it was so cool. So yeah, and I can't, like, you just can't deny 4 arms iconicness in Ben 10. So yeah, peak design. Next up, we have got Upgrade. Now, Upgrade, again, like, all of these aliens are peak, like, they're actually peaked. But in terms of design, I remember I didn't actually like the design of Upgrade just because of the whole front of the body. It was just like a plain white. To me, it wasn't for me. However, it did look pretty good, so I'm gonna have to put pretty good. I do like Upgrade, but again, this video is based on my preference of their alien design. Nothing to do with how they are or what the powers are, stuff like that. Just purely based on how cool they look to me, and that's it. Next up, we got Diamond Head. Now, Diamond Head is where it gets a bit tricky, because I know a lot of people love Diamond Head. I love Diamond Head. However, the design for Diamond Head, it was not for me. I know I might get a bit of hate for that, but that's a hot take. I'ma just put it's pretty good. The only reason being, I did not like the whole black and white fit he had on. It might just be me, but to me, it just looked a bit off. I did like Diamond Head's designs later on, but here I did not like he just had like a black and white jumpsuit, it looked like. To me, it just looked a bit weird, but yeah, that's just a hot take. It still looks pretty cool, it does look pretty good. But if he just had a different type of outfit, or maybe just have only bottoms, that would look pretty cool. But other than that, I'm gonna put pretty good. Next up, we have got Grey Matter. Now, Grey Matter is just pretty good, I can't lie. Like, nothing really to complain about, but there's nothing really hype up about it. It's just very clean, simple, like, yeah, you can't go wrong. And finally, we got Stinkfly. Now, Stinkfly, I do get the design, similar to Ripjaws. I know what it's meant to be, I know what they're trying to do, but it's just not for me, the design. Like, I wouldn't look at that and think that is a cool alien. However, I know Stinkfly always comes in clutch back in the day. He's a goat. All of them are goats, but in terms of design and the way they look, I do think the others are much better. Although, when I put not just for me, I'm not saying that they are trash design. I'm only saying I just prefer the others on top. That's literally it. So yeah, these are my rankings for the classic Ben 10 first 10 aliens that he'd acquired. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So yeah.